Yardley London brings you Cinderella Sessions with Carl Isaacs.
We're in Soweto and we're about to go and surprise Thembi for a makeover. Come with us. Waiting for us behind that door was the face of an angel.
I'm Carl Isaacs with Yardley Cinderella Sessions. You have makeup for the day.
Thank you.
Thembi blew my mind today. She was just the most special human being and so deserving. Single mom, unemployed, ready to go back in the job market. This makeover will impact her life. It will help her get a job, which will help her run her home more successfully. For Thembi's look today, we wanted to give her a perfectly matched foundation. She has a beautiful round face. She's 22 years old. Even though she wanted to go into a corporate environment, we still wanted to keep that young lady a young lady. To hide the discoloration around Thembi's eyes, I used our Coverflage Concealer in dark. You've got to make sure that it's the correct color for you. And it very effectively covered those dark circles and prepared it for foundation. Unless you cover them, they drain the color from the face and don't put the focus where it should be on your beautiful eyes, not the discoloration around them. I then applied a Mocca Stayfast Foundation to her skin. It's a 16-hour long-wear foundation, so it would give her the longevity she needs in a corporate environment. You want your foundation to be really fabulous skin. This is only the beginning. But you see, for me, the most important part is this part, getting the skin to look invisible, because then you can play. We finished that off with the Stayfast powder, which would equally prepare the base for her makeup and make it last much longer, which I think every woman wants. I'm going to use Yardley Stayfast Pressed Powder in Mocca. Foundation that isn't powdered disappears really quickly, so it's very important to use a powder in a corresponding color to the foundation. Thembi's eyes are really exciting because I wanted to keep it young and funky, but also corporately appropriate. So I first covered the lid from crease line to lash line in a color called Carbon Black, which is a matte black shadow in the monos. I always put the color onto my hand first. So you don't want to put too much onto the brush and go straight onto your eye because it's going to fall off and make marks underneath the eyes. It is really an excellent color for ethnic skin. There's enough pigment in it for it to show, so it really does enhance the natural eye shape really well. So around Thembi's gorgeous eyes, I used Yardley's Kohl Eyeliner in black. On the top lash line and all the way inside the lid. Inside the eye helps to hold the shape of the eye without having obvious black lines all the way around the eyes. I also used the Kohl liner underneath the lash line, very close to the lashes at the bottom, and smudged it in. You better do something with your friends tonight, please, with this face. Don't just go to sleep. Promise me.
I promise.
So on Thembi's eyebrows, I used a color called Woodburn, which is a dark brown. And traditionally, a lot of ethnic women use pitch black in their eyebrows, which is totally incorrect because it's really hard on the face. I'm going to use very fine strokes, almost copying the hair pattern. I then also blended from the eyebrow down into the bridge of the nose to create a shadow in this area underneath the eyebrow. I then used the lid, which has got an eyebrow brush in, to soften and blend those strokes of eye pencil in to make it look more natural. I used a color called Coffee, which is also a mono. I used it in the tear duct and I used it as a pop above the lid. What that does is it just puts a bit more light in the eyes behind the lashes, okay? For Thembi's brow bone, I used a color called Caramel, which is a beautiful bone-colored highlighter. So the highlighter I used was metallic, the Carbon Black I used was matte, and the highlighter Coffee was metallic on the lid, so that I got a dual texture to the skin, which is far more effective on ethnic skin. I used Lash Lustre Mascara, so the small brush really got to every single lash. I used a double layer on top and a double layer to lift them, and it literally doubled her lashes. So for Thembi's blusher, I used a combination of blusher and an eyeshadow. Why? You've told me in the college you don't like blusher. Why is that?
I think it's for a lighter woman.
For lighter women. I think you've used the wrong color. I'm going to use a color only called Plum Desire today.
Okay.
It is specially formulated for women of your skin tone. See where this part of your cheek is? This is where you want to put the blusher. You see that I'm applying it in little circles. So that gorgeous color called Warm Gold I used as a highlighter over her Plum Desire blusher. Now I'm using an eyeshadow to blend over your blusher as a highlighter on your cheek. Okay. You know when you look at the pictures in the magazines, the models have got a sheen.
Okay, shiny particles.
Exactly. Is it perfect for your skin?
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's Plum Desire. On Thembi's lips, I used Evening Coral from the Supermoist line. which is very hydrating. Thembi's lips were really dry. Now, Thembi had used gloss in the past and was really unhappy with gloss on a whole because it dried her lips out. I used the Beyond Juicy Treatment Gloss in Juicy Coral on her lips, which is a hydrating treatment gloss to add to the hydration of the Supermoist lipstick to keep her lips gorgeous and soft and shiny. And you've got dry lips, so this is a perfect formula for you. I think Thembi looked spectacular. She looked stylish, she looked classy, and I think everything an employer is looking for in someone.
Yeah, it's amazing. I feel so great.
So when Thembi's friends and family saw her, it was such an emotional reunion. They couldn't believe that that young girl looked like a CEO. And I think the impact this makeover has had on her is going to stay with her for a very long time, because I think it's really going to improve her life.
Thank you. Oh, well, thank you guys for everything.
Yardley Cinderella Sessions. Real colour for real women.